It's going to be 1st and 10. We have a stoppage of play to get some people off the field that were on the sideline. Bulldogs have it 1st and 10. Number 17 back to pass. He's in trouble, and he'll be sacked at the 45 by number 9. That is a 10-yard sack. We'll bring up 2nd and 20.
And that's a way to get the penalty yards. 2nd and 20.
So the Boynton Bulldogs going backwards after the 25-yard catch. Trips down to the right, one receiver out to the left, and we have a marker down for a false start. They're pointing at one of the offensive linemen. I think they're saying that he flinched. We're going to have a timeout, Bulldogs. So this is the game in the 10U division. If we go back and look at the standings, Boynton finished the season with a perfect regular season record, 10-0, 12-0 through playoffs. And this Sunrise team, they were listed at 9-1 in the regular season, finished 4th. There were 3 teams that were 9-1. Pompano, Kendall, and Sunrise. So Sunrise was finished 4th in the conference. Plantation finished 8-2. PPO finished 7-3. Then the Broncos and Hollywood Pal each finished 5-5. This is where the road ends. This is the Super Bowl. Sunrise defense locking down after that deep catch by the Bulldogs. This will be a handoff to number 0, and he is tackled in the backfield, might have lost a yard. That was by number 5 of the Hurricanes. And this is going to be 3rd and very, very long. So 3rd down from the 50. They need to get to the 25-yard line, so 3rd and 25. Under 5 to play here in this first quarter. 17 takes the snap, looking around the corner, trying to find an open man. Can't find anybody, but he's going to take off. Cuts back in, and he is blasted at the 40-yard line by number 1.
It's not going to be enough. It's going to make this 4th and 15, so let's see if they punt. Or if they try to go for this.
So it'll be 4th and 15 from the 40.
If they punt, it's going to pin Sunrise gap back deep. If they go for it,
I'm curious to see if they decide to go for it or if they decide to punt it away.
it looks like they're switching some stuff out. So
Coach for Sunrise trying to. Looks like they're going to. I'm not sure what they're doing. I think they're going to punt it here. They will punt, but we've got a penalty marker on the field for a false start. I guess if you think about it, you add 5 more yards, you don't really have to sky kick it as much. So you'll be kicking from the 45 instead of the 40. That gives you more room to work, in theory. So we'll see how the Boynton Beach Bulldogs approach this. And they kick it. It takes a favorable bounce. And it will roll down to about the 27.
So for the first half, there's Hurricanes offense. Right on the field. Real quick, we'd like to give a shout out to Coach Reggie Fudge, the founder of the Hurricanes, and as well as President Thomas. They both have been essential in turning this program around. From when you're having 0 teams in the playoffs like 3-4 years ago to now having 5.
The Hurricanes will have their first possession, 1st and 10 from the 26. That's going to be a illegal substitution on the defense. So that'll make it 1st and 5. So 1st and 5 from the 31. They need to get to the 36. Ball is handed off. Oh, he's picked up, but he's not down. So that he is tackled by number 4. That is number 2 on the carry. So bring up 2nd and 1, 4-yard carry. And the Sunrise Club has not won a Super Bowl since 2001, trying to break that 24-year drought here this afternoon. Sunrise hands it off. And number 1 breaks a tackle, trying to run around the corner. Does he have enough? It's going to be close. And still no signal. They got it. The far ref by the sticks is signaling 1st down. So they're gonna get the 1st down. So the Hurricanes needed 1. They got 1. So clock continues to move. Down to under 2 minutes here in this first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 36. So they split the receivers out wide. Running back in motion as well. They throw it up. That's very close. And they're going to say it hit the ground. That was a dangerous throw. I like the idea, but threw it into double coverage. That'll be 2nd and 10. Clock will stop with 1:38 to go here in this first quarter. They had all 4 receivers bunched up at the line. Last second had them split out. They put number 1, the running back, in motion. See what kind of formation they got here. Looks like it'll be somewhat normal. Got 2 up top at the right, 1 down at the bottom. Technically trips to the right if you count the tight end. That's going to be a false start on the Hurricanes. Again, that's one of the things. It's great when you get the free yards if it's like an offsides, but if you give the yards away, then you put yourself kind of in a tough spot. But it's going to be about how you respond when you lose yardage on a penalty, and you have to approach each play like you can't look at it like you're going to get it all back in one. Get a chunk play to make the second down more manageable or the third down. Ball gets snapped in the backfield, trying to make something out of nothing. He is going to be tackled in the backfield, might have even lost a yard, as number 5. It's met there by number 1. This is going to be third down, and it looks like 14 from the 27. Or not the 27, the 33. I did my math in the wrong direction. So the Hurricanes, they need the 47 for a first down. 3rd and 14. Number 13 takes the snap, throws it over across the side, and he is met about a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up a 4th and about 12 for the Hurricanes. Looks like they're sending their punting unit onto the field. See if they wait this out and send it into the second quarter. It's about 10 ticks left in this first quarter. Bulldogs have a man deep standing at about the 45-yard line. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So back and forth. Nobody's able to hit pay dirt. And we are tied up at 0 at the end of the first. Second quarter coming up momentarily. But saw a big catch by Boynton Beach. It was about a 25-yard catch, and then their drive kind of started going backwards. Then Sunrise got possession, picked up a first down, and then theirs kind of went backwards as well. So both of these teams trying to figure each other out right now. Defenses have risen to the occasion when they've needed to. We'll see who gets on the scoreboard first throughout this game. We'll see if the Hurricanes decide to punt it here. 4th and 12 from the 45. Number 13 in the backfield. He will punt it. There is a penalty marker down. It goes over the top of the receiver's head, and that will be fielded right around the 31. It's going to be a false start on the Hurricanes. So they're going to replay the kick.
What's up, brother? Huh? No, what you got here?
So when they spot the football, it'll make it a 4th and 17. Sunrise punted. Looks like they're going to still do that. Bulldogs have a man deep, standing at around the 40. Number 13, their quarterback, is back to punt for the Hurricanes. Mishandles the ball a little bit, able to get the kickoff. It's going to be collected by the Bulldogs at the 45. And they're running down towards the sideline. Number 6 and number 4 in on the tackle. So the Bulldogs will start their second drive of the game. See where they spot it at about the, looks like about the Looks like it's going to be about the 42, 43-yard line of the Hurricanes. The Bulldogs will have two receivers out to the right and the left. Running back in the backfield. Number 13 at quarterback, number 2 at running back. 13 chucks it long, and it's nearly intercepted by number 11. They were trying to go to number 31. He had that 25-yard catch on the first drive. Just missed him. Good lockdown defense there by the Hurricanes, preventing that from being a completion. Second and 10 from the 43. And number 13 at quarterback for the Bulldogs, getting the play from the sideline. Back to pass. Throws it. Wait. Oh, I thought that was picked, but they say it hit the grass. It looked good from our angle, but that is incomplete. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 43. See it on replay here. It's up and, I'm not sure. That one was close. But the call on the field was incomplete. Once again, 3rd and 10. Number 7 in at quarterback now. They had 13 in the last 2. He's going to take it as a running back, and he will be tackled. Gained maybe 2 yards up to the 41. See if the Bulldogs stay on the field to try and go for it, or if they're going to bring the punting unit on. And it looks like they're keeping their offense on the field. This is a big down here for both of these teams. Oh, they look like they faked the punt. Number 1 still going, dragging defenders with him. But he is about 1.5 yards short of the first down. And I'll say this, yeah, the Bulldogs didn't get the first down, but that number 1 is a tough runner. And they are very fortunate they were able to get enough guys draped across him to bring him down short. So the Sunrise Hurricanes will take over from their own 35. Still no score. 6:43 left here in the second quarter. In Sunrise looking for their first Super Bowl victory since 2001. Which is crazy to think that that was 24 years ago. For context, I was born in 97. I was 4, and I feel old. I'm basically an unk now, and I'm only 28. But I don't know. It is what it is. Time flies when you're having fun, according to the old saying. 6:43 to go. Sunrise with the football. Number 13 with the ball. Trying to go deep. He's got a man open, and he's crossing the, nearly got to the 45. He'll get stood up at the 41, or the 46, excuse me. And that's a big play to start the drive for the Sunrise Hurricanes. Pickup of about 16 yards. Wide open pitch and catch. Number 13 found number 4. They ended up spotting it at the 31. Added some penalty yardage on the end of it as well. Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10 from the 31. 13 takes the snap. He'll go deep. It's up in the air, and who got it? They're battling for it, and it's going to be intercepted. It's intercepted. Wait a minute. So they called the interception. They give it to number 31 or 21. Wait a minute. So we're going to have a conference at the 15-yard line to determine what the heck just happened. Because it was 2 people going for the ball. And they're going to say it's picked off. So the Bulldogs catch a big break there. Yeah, that was very close. So they're going to give the interception to number 31 of the Bulldogs. And from our angle, it looks like a tie, but they give it to the Bulldog defense. First play from scrimmage, no gain, maybe a half-yard gain for the Bulldogs. So number 31 for the Bulldogs has a 25-yard catch and a pick now. But the Bulldogs really haven't done too much on offense thus far. This is up in the air. Oh my, they were trying to go for the tall dude, number 7. Can't get to him. Number 11 on defense for Sunrise was there. So this is going to be a timeout here. So 5:25 to go. Timeout, Boynton. That's their second of the first half. Can we talk about the Boynton Beach Bulldogs? They had a record 6 teams in the Super Bowls this Saturday. 3 undefeated teams, 6U, 8U, and this 10U team. 2 teams with an 11-1 record, 11U and 13U, and 1 team who just completed a comeback in the last game, in the 9U game, had a 9-3 record. They were the only 3-loss team to make it into the Super Bowl this 2025 season. So it'll be 3rd and 9. 5:25 to go. Bulldogs need the 25. Got wide doubles for the receivers. Number 13 throws it over towards the left side. And number 7 carrying bodies, and he is pulled down by number 5. That, I will call it, is a touchdown-saving tackle, because there was a lot of green in front of 7 if he was able to get his foot free. So 1st and 10 from the 30. Under 5 minutes to play here in this first half. Again, going with 2 receivers out wide each side. Running back in the backfield. Number 13 throws it. Oh, it's picked off! It's picked off by number 2. He's running the other way. No flags. That is a 30-yard interception return by the Hurricanes. But there is a flag on the field. And we'll see what the white hat shows us. Wondering if they're going to say the touchdown is good. Because both teams are getting ready for the one-point try. So we'll see what the official call is. Touchdown is good. We have a unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Wait, I'm confused. They pointed towards the Bulldogs and then they pointed the other way. I don't know. All right, so we got a point after try here by the Hurricanes. Number 2 is the holder. Kick is up, and it's good! That's the first completed kick we've had today. Kicks are worth 2 points, and the Sunrise Hurricanes lead 8-0. So after the 30-yard pick 6 by number 2, it's tipped by number 0 there. Great defensive play. Blocking was perfect up front. And he just took off to the house. And then he turned around and played holder. And the kick was just enough through the uprights to make it 8-0. So the penalty was assessed on the kickoff. So that 15 yards will move the football from the Sunrise Hurricane 40 to the Bulldog 45. That's where the kickoff will take place. Kick it down the field. It kind of takes a weird bounce, and it'll be collected by the Bulldogs, and they are tackled at the 26-yard line. So the Bulldogs will have about 74 yards and 4.5 minutes to try and score a touchdown here. They do have 1 timeout left. But interesting first half nonetheless. So an interception. An interception by the. Saw a kind of a 50-50 ball that was called an interception. And then a couple plays later, we saw a pick 6. Sometimes that's just how it goes. So 4:29 left to play in the second quarter. Number 13 in at quarterback for the Bulldogs. And we've got a penalty marker down. Looks like it's going to be a legal substitution on the Hurricanes. So 1st and 5. They need the, looks like the 37 for a first down. They throw it screen over to 7. Slips a tackle, slips another. They're going to say he stepped out at the 39. So they needed about the 38. They got the 39. 1st and 10. Clock will stop momentarily as they spot the ball. And the Bulldogs have 1 timeout left here in this first half. Plenty of time to get down the field. And they throw it over to number 7 again. He bounces off number 11. And it takes about 3 Hurricanes to shove him out of bounds. That's where they've been going the last 2 plays, was to number 7. So back-to-back screen plays. 2nd and 7. For the Bulldogs, and we have a timeout. Sunrise. Sunrise will call their first timeout of this first half. They'll have 2 remaining. And we saw our first pick 6 of this tournament. We saw our first 2-point kick, which again, when you think of college or NFL, the 2-point try is when you line up and snap it and act like it's a regular play. And the kick is usually 1 point. But in these lower leagues where the age ranges are from 6 years old to about 13, you make the kick worth 2 points since it's harder to kick the younger you are. So our first 2-point kick of the day was made by the Hurricanes, number 4, after the pick 6. Bulldogs trying to answer before the end of the first half. Number 13 hands it off to number 2, and he gets swallowed up in a storm of Hurricanes. Loss of 1 on the play. This will bring up 3rd and about 7.5 for the Bulldogs. And for Boynton Beach, this is their 4th of 6 teams in these Super Bowls. This will be a pass, and it's intercepted! It's intercepted by number 5. He took it away from number 10 of the Bulldogs, and that's the 2nd interception thrown by number 13. How about that? We've seen 3 interceptions in this first half. 1 thrown by the Hurricanes, 2 by the Bulldogs. And the Hurricanes have 2 timeouts and 3 minutes and 4 seconds to take it upfield. They'll start with the football at their own 45. Number 13 will throw it in the backfield. Looked like it was supposed to be a double pass. Number 1 decides to take it anyway. And we'll see where they spot it. That looks to be about a 8-yard gain. We'll spot it at about the Actually 7-yard gain. They'll spot it at the 47, I believe. Yes, the 48. So they need the 45 for a first down. 2nd and 2. And it looked like they wanted to snap the football with number 1 in motion. That doesn't work out, so they'll hand it off to number 2, and he goes nowhere. Just to be a loss of, actually there's no gain on the play, so no loss on the play. So bring up 3rd down and 2. And Sunrise leading 8-0 after that pick 6 and the kick 2. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout Sunrise, their 2nd of the first half. And the sun is definitely out here for this 10U game. It's one of the nice things about daylight savings time is the sun peaks around 2:30, between 2:30 and 3:30. So 3rd and 2 for the Hurricanes. Receiver out to the left and right, fullback and a running back in the backfield. They hand it off to the running back, number 1, and he'll spin backwards, just enough for a first down. So move those chains. That's a first down at the ball will be spotted just past the 45, close to the 44. So 1st and 10 from the 45. Handoff is to number 1. Slips one tackle, slips another, and can't quite slip past the 3rd one. Maybe makes it a half a touch past the line of scrimmage. So about 2nd and about 9.5. Clock continues to run. Each team with 1 timeout left. I'm wondering if Sunrise is just going to hang on to it and take it into halftime. Well, here comes the center. Down to 7 seconds.
You got to snap it now. You got to snap it now. 5, 4, 3.
And that'll do it for the first half. So after 16 minutes of gameplay, the Sunrise Hurricanes lead the Boynton Beach Bulldogs on this play right here on a 30-yard pick 6 and a kick 2. We'll take a break for halftime. We'll be back with you in about 8.5 minutes for the second half between the Boynton Bulldogs and the Sunrise Hurricanes. Don't go too far.
Congratulations, you've made it to the playoffs. Now it's time for a highlight to get you noticed. I'd like to introduce you to the Hall of Fame Scouting Academy, founded by Pro Football Hall of Fame members. Our football experts craft highlight reels that get coaches watching, and Pro Football Hall of Famers like myself do film evaluations to help get athletes noticed.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the QwikCut Sports Network here in the land of Hollywood, Florida for the 2025 AYFL Super Bowl Saturday. Once again, my name is Conrad Volch. It's my pleasure and privilege to bring you the live action all day long as we are in Game 5 of 8 between the Boynton Bulldogs and the Sunrise Hurricanes. Hurricanes lead 8-0 by virtue of a pick six and a 2-point kick. They'll get the football to start the second half. Final 16 minutes of the 10U Super Bowl starting right now. They'll kick it right at number 8 of the Hurricanes. He bobbled it, picked it up. So Hurricanes will take over at the 44-yard line. Sun is at its peak. Most we've seen the sun all day today. Current temperature is 80 degrees. Feels like 81, supposed to get up to 83. But starting at 4 p.m., supposed to slowly start going down. Supposed to get down to about 71 degrees at 11 p.m. tonight. Hurricanes start at the 44, 13 in at quarterback. Receiver out wide. We'll check that. Now we have wide trips to the left and the right. Only 3 down linemen. Throw out to number 2, and it goes nowhere. Loss of 2 on the play. One of the helmets of one of the Bulldog players falls off of number 9. He's going to have to stand on the sideline for a minimum of 1 play. So 23 will come in and replace him. So 2nd and 12 for the Hurricanes. No offensive touchdowns in this game thus far, only defensive touchdowns. Again, Hurricanes looking for their first Super Bowl victory since 2001 for any division. 13 under duress, has to throw it away. That'll bring up 3rd and 12. Hurricanes not going the right direction here to start the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs trying to come out and make a statement. Get a 3 and out, maybe even a 4 and out. So 3rd and 12 from the 41. They need the opposite 47. "13 takes the snap. Throws it, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by number 1. He's going the other way. He's down to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Counted about a 40 to 45-yard pick six. That's 2 pick sixes in this game, 1 by each team. 4 interceptions total. Now the Bulldogs are a 2-point kick away from tying this football game. See if they go for the kick or if they go for the 1-point try. They're going to go for the kick. So looks like number 10 will be in at kicker for the Bulldogs. Sunrise is not allowed to rush. Or yes, they are. Excuse me. And it's blocked. So the 2-point try is no good. This will stay at a 2-point game. So after the touchdown and failed two-pointer, Hurricanes still lead 8-6. Bulldogs will kick it from the 40. Sunrise will have 2 men deep to receive the kickoff. Number 1 and number 2 are back deep near the 32 and 34-yard line. And at kicker is number 10 for the Bulldogs. Deep kick goes over both receivers. Number 1 picks it up right around the 25. He'll run around the left side. Still going. And he gets tackled right around the 44-yard line. So that is where the Hurricanes will start their offensive possession. 6:40 to go here in the third quarter. And might I remind you, there have been no offensive touchdowns in this game. Both touchdowns were scored by virtue of a pick six. It's the only game thus far that we've had where we've only had defensive touchdowns. We'll see how long that sticks. First and 10 from the 44. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They'll bring one in motion. Hand it off to number 5. Slips a tackle, but just gets about a yard past the line of scrimmage. They'll spot it at the 45. Here come the Hurricanes. 2nd and 9 from the 45. They need the opposite 46 for a first down. Under 6 to play in the third. They bring one in motion, but we've got a whistle. It's going to be a delay of game on the Hurricanes. So that'll be a 2nd and 14. So after the delay of game, 2nd and 14 from the 40. This is a good handoff here to number 1. Gets about 3 yards. Pyle's still moving. So he'll get pretty much the whole delay of game yardage back. Actually, he'll get more than that. Gets about 5 yards. So yeah, he gets the delay of game yardage back. Put the ball just past the 45, just before the 46. So 3rd and 8. Check that, 3rd and 9 from the 46. Fake the handoff. Number 1, he's going towards the left. He gets the first down and a whole lot more. He's down to the 25, the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Hurricanes! That is a 55-yard rushing touchdown for the Hurricanes. That is the first offensive touchdown of the game. Comes with 4:35 left here in the third quarter. The lineup for the two-point kick. Number 2's the holder, number 4 is the kicker. Big number 75 comes in at guard. This is popped straight up in the air, and that is no good. So they'll keep their 8-point lead. Let's look at this play. Just perfect going around the left side. Nobody touches him. Turns on the gas and just says goodbye. Nowhere did anybody touch him on that play. Maybe number 1 there got a piece of the jersey, but not a whole lot there. 14-6 is your score. Hurricanes answer right back after the touchdown by Boynton Beach. So they'll kick it off from the 40. Number 4 in it, kicker for the kickoff. .435 left in this third quarter. So get picked up right around the 28-yard line. Number 1 on the return. Got wrapped up initially by number 5, and about 6 more Hurricanes came in and swarmed him down. Looks like the Bulldogs will start from the 35-yard line, but we've got a Hurricane player down. So one of the Hurricane players getting attended to at the 35-yard line. We hope he is okay. Luckily, he gets to his feet and he is okay. That is number 2, Sunrise Hurricanes. And we appreciate those that are chatting on the live chat here on YouTube for the QwikCut Sports Network. I don't have any rosters for the game, so that's why I've been saying numbers. But I see at Chev1GMFE just said that it's Damon Noel for number 1 on Sunrise, so I'll definitely remember that name. As that ball is handed off for the Bulldogs, and no gain there. So Damon Noel has a 55-yard rushing touchdown to his name. So second and 11. Hand off to number 7. And number 7 is getting loose. He's down to the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs! a 64-yard touchdown run. So it's turning into a scoring shootout for this 10U AYFL Super Bowl. They'll line up for the one-point try. Number 17 throws it over towards the side, and the try is no good. So we are back to a 2-point game here in the third quarter. 3:36 left to play. I mean, just look at this takeoff. Great blocking up front, and once 7 hit that 50-yard line, he was gone. Nobody was going to catch him. Ran with absolute purpose down the sideline. And just when you think a team is going to start pulling away, the other team says, "Hey, not so fast." So number 10 will kick off for the Bulldogs. 3:36 left in the third quarter. This was 8-0 coming out of halftime. We've had 18 points scored combined in this third quarter. That is received there by number 2. And he is running the other way. Does he have a chance? No, he does not. He is tackled at the Bulldog 40. It's about a 20 to 22-yard run back. And the Hurricanes will take over from the Bulldog 40-yard line. 3:29 left here in the third quarter. Looks like we have a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, it looks like. Yeah, so this is a 15-yard penalty awarded to the Hurricanes. So they're going to spot the football all the way down at the 25. So free 15 yards to start the drive. Hurricanes in full business here. Number 13 in the backfield. Hands it off to number 2. Finds the corner and is pushed down at the 15 by number 1. Check that. That was Damon Noel that was in at quarterback. Perfect handoff, was finding the corner and just gets stood up and knocked over right around the 14-yard line. Number 1, Noel, trying to run around the corner. He gets swallowed up by a pack of Bulldogs. That is going to be see where they spot it. That's going to be about an 8-yard loss. Make that a 9-yard loss all the way back to the 24. Line to gain is the 15.
Attention please, if you are parked within somebody's driveway, or if you're parked in front of another person, you'll have to touch it out there and cars in order to get through, I believe.
And 13 in at quarterback. 3 receivers to the right. Noel up to the left. They looked to throw it to him, but looked like they wanted him to wait. But he went a little too early. Cutting in. There was a little bit of a miscommunication there, so it's going to be 4th and 9 from the 24.
add to their lead.
Again, they need the 15 for a first down.
It's on the goal. I feel like your best player is 4th down.
How are they going to handle this? 2:02 left here in the third quarter. 4th and 9. Number 13. This is going to be a timeout, Sunrise. So they will call their first timeout with 2:02 left here in the third quarter. Again, 18 combined points in this third quarter. It was 8-0 at halftime. Started out with a touchdown off the pick. It was a pick six even. Made it 8-6, and then the Hurricanes scored the first offensive touchdown of the day on a 55-yard rushing touchdown by Damon Noel. And then after that, it was a 64-yard rushing touchdown by number 7. That is where we're at right now. 14-12, 2:02 left, 4th and 9. It's up in the air, and it's caught! Oh my goodness, what a catch! That was thrown into traffic and was caught by number 8 for a first down. All the way down to the 5-yard line. It was 4th and 9 from the 24-yard line. Call it a 19-yard completion. He fit that into less than a mailbox. It's handed off to Noel, and he gets, that's about 4 or 5 Bulldogs that swallow him up and stop him from gaining anything. We've got an injured Hurricane down. So that'll stop the clock with 1:10 left here in this third quarter. And we've got a breeze kind of going here in Hollywood, Florida. When we first started at 8 a.m. this morning, it wasn't a breeze. It was very still. There was still kind of the fog condensation on the windows. That has since evaporated. Got up as high as 83 degrees today. Supposed to drop down to as low as 71 right around 11:30 tonight. But and we thank you all for tuning in to the QwikCut Sports Network. Super grateful you could be a part of the broadcast all day long here for the AYFL Super Bowls. Still have the 11U, 12U, and 13U games to go after this 10U game concludes. Hurricanes looking for their first Super Bowl title in 24 years. That's a direct snap to number 0, and he bulldozes away forward for a touchdown. 5-yard touchdown by number 0. (20-12) pending the kick. We'll see if they decide to go for the kick or if they're going to go for the 1. They're 1 for 2 on 2-point kicks. And it looks like they're going to go for the kick. Or no, actually they're not. There goes the kicking tee. They're going to go for 1. So if they get it, they go up by 9. If they don't, it stays at 8. I hope they change their mind again. There's the kicking tee. Number 2's the holder. Number 4 is the kicker. They're missing a lineman. Number 6 comes in, and we got a penalty marker on the field. Looks like it's going to be a legal substitution. So back it up about 5 yards. So instead of it being kicked from the 2, it's going to be kicked from the 7.
Let's see. Let's see if he's got the leg. Where's it going to keep their offense?
So if they do decide to go for the kick, it's going to be about a 24-yard kick. Looks like they're going to go for the 1-point try instead. Number 13 in at quarterback. He'll hand it off. No, he's going to hang on to it, looking for an open man. He'll just chuck it up in the air, and nobody's home. So it'll stay at 8 points. So 20-12 with 59 ticks left here in the third quarter. This is the 26th point scored in this third quarter. It was 8-0 coming out of halftime. We've had four touchdowns scored in this third quarter alone. This is turning into a straight shootout. Hurricanes will kick it. Number 4 will kick it away from the 40-yard line. And there it goes. Slides down the field. Be picked up by number 1 right around the 30. And he gets free. He's loose. He's just got the kicker to beat. He cuts inside. And there he goes. Down to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A 70-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. So a 16-second score. So I guess there was a flag last minute. I'm not sure. So I don't think there was I think there was a timeout maybe. Because the ball is spotted at the 2. So they should be going for either the 1-point or the 2-point try. I believe the score is 26-18, but I mean, just the kicker to beat slipped right past him. And that is where we're at right now. So oh no, it's 20-18. Excuse me. I don't know why I thought it was 26-18. 20-18 is your score. They're going to go for the 2-point kick to try to get the tie. Number 10 is your kicker. And the ball is skipped back to the holder. And the 2-point try is no good. It remains a 2-point game here in the third quarter. Again, this game was 8-0 coming out of halftime. Sunrise has scored 2 touchdowns. Boynton Beach has scored 3. 5 combined touchdowns in this third quarter alone, and we still have 37 seconds or 43 seconds of it left. $30 points combined have been scored in this quarter. Unbelievable. So we'll have a kickoff by the Bulldogs from the 40-yard line by number 10. And just when you think a team has found a lane or found an edge, the other team scores right back. Number 10 kicks it deep. Caught by number 2. He's running towards the left side. Pulls back, cuts up, and he's going to be tackled right around the 46. Did they say the ball came out? Hold on a second. The Bulldogs say that they caused a fumble, but the FAR judge near the Hurricane sidelines is saying that the runner was down by contact. And taking a look right here, I'm not really seeing a fumble there, so might have come down after the returner's knees was already down.
So it looks like the Canes are going to maintain possession of the ball.
So 32 seconds left in this third quarter. Hurricanes. This will be handed off in the backfield, trying to juke some defenders, and not a whole lot of room to go. Number 11 tackled by number 5. This Boynton Beach crowd has come to life. Second and I think 18. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Well, we've played 24 minutes. We've got 8 more to go. Again, 20-18 is your score. We've got the fourth and final quarter to go. We cannot wait to show it to you. It has been an eventful day. This is the most recent Sunrise touchdown, scored by number 1. But this is anybody's ball game. And it's going to be a fun fight to the finish. I mean, this game, I keep saying this, was 8-0 coming out of halftime. We'll be right back here on the QwikCut Sports Network. Fourth quarter coming up next.
Inside every athlete lives a dream, an unshakable vision of the next level. At Hall of Fame Scouting Academy, that dream becomes reality. Built by NFL legends, our recruiting team shapes highlight reels that get you noticed. And Hall of Fame icons deliver evaluations that accelerate
Welcome back to the QwikCut Sports Network. It's fourth quarter time here for 10U football. Sunrise, second and long. It's about a 5-yard carry up to the 45. Third and 12 from the 45. Line to gain is the 44. Third and 12 from the 45. They need the opposite 43 for a first down. Receiver to the left and to the right. Fullback and running back in the backfield. It's handed off. Number 1 gets free. He's turning up the sideline, and he finally gets sent out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 38, possibly the 39-yard line. Move those chains. It's a 1st and 10. And that's been a hard guy to bring down all day. Number 1 at running back for the Hurricanes. He's got a 55-yard rushing touchdown already today. And here go the Hurricanes. This is number 0. He already has a 5-yard rushing touchdown earlier. Runs like a bowling ball. We'll bring up 2nd and about 6. Spot the ball at the 35. They need the 29 for a first. There's a momentary stoppage of the clock. It has continued. I think they were trying to make sure that the player that was down wasn't injured. Here we go. This is number 1. He gets spun down around the 30. So this is going to bring up a 3rd and about 1. And Sunrise trying to put the ball in the end zone to stretch this up to back to an 8-point lead. Really, the difference in this game has been the successful 2-point try off the pick 6 in the first half. No team has made a 1 or even a 2-point try since then. So 3rd and about 1 from the 30. They need the 29. And they hand it off to number 0. He needed 1. He got about 4. Move those chains. 1st down and 10. Under 5 to play here in this 4th quarter. $13 in at quarterback, 0 at fullback, Damon Noel at running back. And that looks like it's going to be a false start. And it is. There's a little bit of a flinch there by the quarterback. So that'll move back to 1st and 15. And we're going to have a pause for a water break. Water break taking place with 4:26 left in this 4th quarter. In a 30-point 3rd quarter. No scores yet here in the 4th. But 8-point first half, 30-point 3rd quarter. And Sunrise trying to add some more to the score line. And ever since it was 8-6, Boynton Beach has only been able to get it within 6, and Sunrise has only been able to stretch it to 8. It's been a back and forth with touchdowns ever since the beginning of the half. 1st and 15. Ball placed at the 30. Let's hand it off to number 0. Moves it ahead about 4 yards. So 2nd and about 11. Under 4 to play here in the 4th. They need the looks like they need about the 18, maybe the 17-yard line for a first. Hand it off to Damon Noel. He's going around the left side. Can he break another one? And And they're going to say he stepped out at the... They're going to say he stepped out, it looks like, at the 9. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line for the Hurricanes. Nearly broke his 2nd touchdown of the game, but just barely stepped out of bounds. So you'd hear, great job finding the corner. Ooh, that's close. Yep, there it is right there. Just stepped on the line at the 9. So 3:26 to go here in the 4th quarter. Noel is in the backfield, but they're handed to number 0. He'll bulldoze his way forward about 3 yards, so to the 6. And we'll have a timeout. No, we're going to have an injury timeout. So timeout for a injured Bulldog. So 3:15 to go in this game. And the biggest story thus far has been the 30-point 3rd quarter. At one point when it was 8-6, there was only defensive touchdowns, and since then it's been an offensive explosion. There's been 2 defensive touchdowns.
That means the next game is getting ready to take the field. We gotta watch this one first.
There's been 2 defensive touchdowns and 4 offensive touchdowns. And we hear one of the boom boxes of another one of the upcoming teams. Coming up next after this game will be the 11U game featuring the Miramar Wolverines and the Boynton Bulldogs. Sunrise comes to us. They're located down near where the Florida Panthers hockey team plays. So out of the injury timeout. Clock will run. Down to about 3 minutes left here in the 4th, and then we've got a illegal substitution on the Bulldogs. Under 3 minutes to go here in the Hurricanes decide to line up and kick a 2-point kick or go for the 1. Looks like they're going to go for the 1. I don't see their kicker on the field. If they are to get it, they'll go up by 9. If they don't, it'll stay an 8-point game. It's run up the field by Noel, and it's going to be close. He got it. The 1-point try is good. 27-18 is your score. Sunrise leads, largest lead of the game. They lead by 9 over Boynton. That'll be picked up by number 1, and he's got a lane. Oh my goodness, just the kicker to beat, and he beat him. He'll fall into the end zone for a touchdown. No flags. That is a 70-yard kick return touchdown, the second one for the Bulldogs. How about that? So we'll see if the Bulldogs decide to go for 2 or kick the 2 or try the 1. So that's the second kick return by number 1. He has 2 70-yard kick returns for a touchdown and an interception. So they're going to go for the 1 to try and cut it to 2. It's thrown across the middle, and it's good. The 1-point try is good. It's thrown to number 7. And just like that, we're back to a 2-point game. 27-25. Hurricanes over the Bulldogs. 2:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Sunrise has scored 19 points since the start of the third quarter. Boynton Beach has scored 25 points since the start of the third quarter. There were 30 combined points in the third quarter, and there has been 14 combined points here in the fourth quarter. Insane. So 2:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. Sunrise leads by 2. Boynton Beach has all 3 timeouts, should they decide to use them here on defense. Again, they just need 1 stop because the offense has been there, so is their special teams. Boynton has not led all day. They've either been down by 8, the largest they've been down is by 9, or they've been within 2, and we'll have a timeout, Sunrise. This is their second charge timeout of the half. They'll have 1 remaining. Bulldogs have all 3 of theirs. So again, 2:27 to go here in this fourth quarter. 27-25 is your current score, and do not be surprised if we see at least 2 more touchdowns scored before this game is over. There goes the Boynton Beach air horn. Haven't heard that one in a while. Heard it a few times throughout the game. Number 10. Oh, it looks like there's going to be a false start on the kick.
There's nobody in the back to shoot. But no matter what, you have to tackle. You have to tackle, you have to tackle, you have to tackle.
Stoppage of play. Not sure if someone called a timeout or what happened, because Hurricanes have 1 left. Bulldogs haven't called any. Got their chrome domes. Those look very pretty in the sun. I'm not even going to lie. So it looks like we had an illegal shift call on the Bulldogs. So we'll see where they spot it. Ball is placed at the 31-yard line. So 2:24 to go for this 10U Super Bowl. Bulldogs can stop it 3 times. First is a handoff to Noel. Gets it about a 3-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 7. Bulldogs got 3 timeouts. Not sure why they're not using them, but guessing they want to save them just in case. Under 150 to play here in this 4th. 2nd and 7. Check that, 2nd and 6. This will be carried by Noel, and he gets just enough for a first down, clears it by about 3 yards. To go here in this 10U Super Bowl. And looks like we're going to have a timeout. Bulldogs. So that's the 2nd charge timeout for the Bulldogs. 57 seconds left in this 4th quarter. They can stop it one more time. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the Hurricane 48-yard line. So here we go. Bulldogs can stop it one more time. – 27-25, Hurricanes lead the Bulldogs. They hand it off to number 0. He's going to push the pile up until the, looks like the Bulldog 48, I believe. So that'll be 3rd and about 4. Again, Bulldogs have 1 timeout left. Sunrise has 2 left. So if they get a stop here, expect a timeout call. And we'll see if Sunrise goes for it on 4th, but they must stop it here. So there's the knee. Oh, I thought they had 1 left. I guess not. I guess. My apologies. I thought they had 1 left. But that is your final score. 27-25 is your final score here in the 10U AYFL Super Bowl. And congratulations to the Sunrise Hurricanes. They are your champions for the first time in 24 years. Unreal. Well, we've seen 5 games. Yes, we've seen 5 games played. We've got 3 more to go. Coming up next, it's the 11U game. The Miramar Wolverines take on another Boynton Bulldogs team. We'll be right back with the 11U Super Bowl here on the QwikCut Sports Network. Do not go too far.